Okay, well, good morning. You join me on a very lovely, wet British day with something new that I bought. So, one thing I've been doing, of course, painting the MX5 is not ideal when you don't have an air compressor, mainly because it just wasn't very good, to be honest, to do. And, well, I bought one. B&Q Black Friday sale, which is good, 170 quid. Same as all the other ones, it's just cheaper for some reason because it doesn't have the well-known branding on. And as you can see, it somehow fit in the MX5. Don't ask me how I got it in the MX5. Literally just about fitting. But we're going to get this in the unit, get it working. Idea for this anyway is the right size. So when the van turns up, I can put it in the back of the van as well. But yeah, let's get it sorted. Right. So, issue we've got at the moment is this place is absolutely filthy right now, to be honest. If I do a little spin around, you can see that, well, since after painting the car, I've got, all the paint stuff all over the toolbox, bits of cardboard, lots of rubbish from when I was eating, when I was letting stuff dry, and of course that. So I want to put that there, where that MX5 seat is, mainly as because if I reverse the car and it's right there, come round, right here, right there. And is right next to the power socket, which is annoying because there's only those two and the extensions I've got down there. So yeah, without further ado, let's get that out of the box, built, get that chair out of the way, put it there, make sure it's all working. Then yeah, I guess we're just going to do a big old clean-up. Things have changed. We have someone coming for the MX5. They should be here in about 20 minutes. And well, just getting her clean for the moment. That's going to be next video. That and something else. But yeah, fingers crossed they're going to take it. I've got the car up for £3,100 at the moment. Roughly expecting to take 2,700 is my lowest I'd go. Mainly because I've got £700 going for a new car, which will replace that one. And that will be part. It won't be. It will be part like 8 or 9 of the £700 MX5 series because there'll be a new car and we'll start again on that. But the other £2,000 is going out on flights, hire car, Airbnb sort of stuff for a boys' trip with me, Ginger and Jamie. We're going to Japan, hopefully in February, if this sells, because I don't have the money otherwise. If this guy doesn't take it, I've got another person coming tomorrow who will. But yeah, that is the plan, I reckon. So yeah, I'm not going to film whilst he's here, respect his privacy and everything. But apart from that, hopefully this car sells and I'll get back to you if it does or doesn't. Okay, welcome back to another day. This is, I don't know at this point, probably part 9 of the £700 MX5 challenge or project, whatever it is. But good news, and it's not because it's on Jack Sands again. This car is officially sold. The £700 MX5 has officially been sold to a young lad. It's his first MX5, so it's quite nice that I'm sitting there and getting a kid into an MX5, being that I was in that position 6 years ago when I first got mine, or even 7 now. No, 6 years ago, give or take. And yeah, young lad and his mate come down. His mate had bought Mark 1, had to do loads of rust work to it. I was selling mine. I put this car up for 3,100, which is about, I don't know, about $5,000, give or take. Which I understand for an American person viewing this, that's pretty cheap for one of these. Because in America, these go for about $10,000. In England, they're not worth as much, mainly because of all the salt on the roads that you get with these, and they just rust a lot more. And even in Japan, to be honest, looking at the Japanese auction sites, they were about £7,000 to £10,000 imported to the UK with all fees included. But this is now sold. Getting on to other topics, this is sold. We had a load of people asking to sell just the hardtop by itself. I was like, no, not selling the hardtop. I even put in the listing for anyone who just wants to buy the hardtop. The hardtop is 7,000. Well, the hardtop is £3,100, and it includes the car because so many people were just whinging about it. But what I've done is, it's now sold. The grand total of the car I sold for £2,800. He knocked me down on a few things, but the young lad there was a few little issues with the car, hence why it's like this. We had a little issue with the throttle body. He was basically idling a bit, so I've taken that all apart, cleaned it all up. Haven't filmed it, but it's boring. But it's basically what you do is you take the actual throttle body off, take this off, all the pipes off, and basically the bottom part of the throttle body actually comes off the engine, well, off the throttle body, splits into two, and then there's basically a section in the middle which has got a little like a really thin, I'm trying to think what it's called now, but a little thin bit of rubber just to seal it. So I've taken that all apart, cleaned that all off, put a bit of silicone in there, put it in properly. Hopefully that's going to run. We're going to try that tomorrow. The other thing was there's a spot of rust, which I think I may have shown in the old video, but it was just there. So what I've currently done is I started welding it in. However, well, I've cut it out. I've put all the bits and pieces, cleaned it all off with the drill. I've then cut a little panel out, couldn't find a bit of metal, but just so happens I was being stupid. I was trying to weld aluminium to steel, which if you're ever trying to do that, if you do a TIG weld it works, but if you do MIG it doesn't work, and I was doing that somehow. It didn't work, so we've sorted that out. We've basically just broken my welder. It just basically won't spool in there. Basically what you think, if anyone hasn't seen a welder before or know how it works, you put a bit of copper wire in here, it basically feeds through there to the gun. Gas bottle you turn on, it feeds gas through there as well and puts out at the end of the gun. And that basically gets hot, magic happens, and then it welds. But mine doesn't really want to feed through anymore, which is a bit annoying, so I've ordered a new one. That should be coming tomorrow, but tomorrow's video, well, be next week at this point, because I'll put this video out next week, but we're going drifting again, back at Santa Pod. The guy with the S14 that if you see in one of my previous videos, so I'll link it in the top right hand corner, where we ripped the rear bumper off his S14. He should be there again. We will definitely be getting passenger laps of him if we see him. We'll have a chat with him, what he's done to the car, everything like that. But yeah, apart from that, this video is just a bit of letting you guys know what's going on, what's happening. But yeah, another issue we were getting as well was when I turned the steering wheel, it was really squeaky. I've managed to stop that now, but that was because of some stuff which I've explained in a previous video where we're trying to wire up the horn on this. The horn earths to the steering column, which is stupid, and it's only done on this year of the 98 model, the 1.8s. So the horn basically had to change the actual, I should go back inside, I'll just show you, to be honest, it'll be a bit easier. This steering boss here isn't the one it's meant to be using. Basically, this has a ring which runs behind it, which a little prong inside here rubs against, and that creates the connection for the horn. basically that wasn't doing anything. So of course it was rubbing against the side of the car, squeaking around. And yes, every time you turn the steering wheel, it would just squeak, which wasn't ideal. So yeah, sorted that out for the kid. He should be coming Saturday, which would be really good, because when he turns up for the car, he can say thank you, whatever. Be nice to have him go off. I've already got the next car lined up. The next car, funny enough, is also going to cost me £700. But it's in a lot worse condition than this one. It's got same sort of thing, rear arches, but it's also got a bit of rust up here, which won't be too hard. We may have to take the windscreen out, sand all this back, and just filler it. It's got some more bits like here, but I don't see how that would be a problem. We can take this front wing off, and that I can always sand back and then more filler through. But yeah, we'll go have a look at it, film it, then go pick that up on the trailer. There we go. I just realised that I did say the next one, video-wise, would be the van, but I haven't shown anything with the van yet. It's in the process, having stuff done to it, but it's nothing which is worth filming, and it's a bit boring. But yeah, don't really know what else to talk about. Yeah, it would be very nice if whoever's watching this could put something in the comments saying what you'd like to see with me doing cars and video ideas, because I always forget stuff and don't know what to do half the time and get bored of just doing the same thing every day. Like of course YouTube wise, I don't really want to be sitting there filming cars or just leaving car shows, because everyone does that, and I don't really go to half them anymore because they're just boring. To be honest, you just stand there in the rain doing nothing, and I'd much rather just be working on them because it's a bit more enjoyable. But yeah, week after next we're going to be picking up my white mx5, the turbo one, bringing that back here because that's being finished painting when this video goes out in theory. So we need to go pick that car up. We're going to bring it back here. There's loads of small things I need to do. We've got a box full of them down there. Yeah, that box there. Loads of little bits which are great. And then we need to sort out some little bits on that, some welding, some wiring, and then it's going to the dyno, and then that will be driven again, which has been almost 3 years since that's been on the road. Of course, yeah, it's been a while. But yeah, that should be enjoyable. But yeah. So yeah, I'm coming back to the end of this video really. Just trying to finish it off. Hope you guys all do enjoy. Once again, yeah. This is the £700 mx5, which has officially been sold. I think I mentioned earlier, but there's no more of this silver car. You will not be seeing this silver car on the channel for anymore really, unless we see this kid at, I don't know, Jap Fest or something like that. But yeah, so this is a very nice one. Sad goodbye, I guess. Of course, we're going to have him picking up the car, and we have this car just disappearing off into the sunset now. But yeah, thank you all very much for watching this video. I do hope you all enjoyed this catch up in theory. I know it wasn't really a going around the car doing anything video. I've mainly just been getting on and doing stuff because other bits and pieces need doing. So yeah, thank you very much. Like, subscribe. Do appreciate if you do subscribe, because of course we're going to be trying a lot more stuff now. It's mainly shorts. Shorts seem to just get you endless amounts of views for literally doing nothing. So I'm going to be doing a lot more of those. Hopefully 3-4 shorts a week, and then a long form video every other week or every week. Depends on how much work I'm doing outside of work, because of course I do have a main job, which we may be doing some filming with that, because some of the cars there are just something you never see unless you went to Goodwood and got tickets. But yeah, thank you very much, and see you later.